Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second race of the ESR Europa Champs League, aka the Super League. Tonight we are racing at Dragon Trail Seaside. I think there's a couple of people missing, but we've still got, 11 people on the grid, which is a good turnout. But we still got, 11 people? Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I was just checking that the stream's okay. Let's have a little look at see what people are doing. They're all setting extremely quick lap times, a lot quicker than I could do, that's for sure. At the minute you've got R.A. Lee, I think obviously she changed the name, it was I. Lee. But she's setting the pace at the minute, 1:36.4. Deno again, 1:36.4. Oh no, sorry, what am I saying? We're fractionally just behind, should I say, 1:36. What Cal? He's doing, setting really quick lap times at the minute. You know, Vroom's last week, I believe he finished third overall, so he'll be looking to replicate that and get a good finish tonight. We've got Rusty. Well, Rusty, a bit unlucky in the first race. He had a couple of issues, and I think he had a moment with Carl as well. Actually, turned him round by accident. He's doing well. He's recently actually just won the British Touring Car Championship League for I forget what FTR. So congratulations to him. He's done a brilliant job. I watched some of his races. He's very consistent in all of the races. Bit unlucky every now and then, but happens to the best of us. There we've got the man Moz. Again, little bit unlucky first race. Done well, finished well, but I think he probably could have been up there fighting with the top 3 maybe. So hopefully all the Welsh boys at this track are unbelievable. They all do fairly well. They raced this track I don't know how many times. We've got Inky Holmes, my man, Mr. Inky. Again, last week strategy didn't really pay off. I thought at one point it was. I thought he was going to do alright. Sorry, bear with me. But yeah, unfortunately, I think the stint he went to on his mediums just weren't enough. Didn't leave him enough tyres and petrol towards the end of the race. So that's where he struggled. Bear with me 2 seconds. Oh, well done, Oz. See, that's why he's the leader. Straight in there. V-Man, he done well last race as well. I can't remember where he finished. I have actually got the league. Last week, Mr. V-Man, he finished in 11th. I've got the table here in front of me. You've got Caliber, Dennington, Williams, Morris, top 4, Panos, 5th, Obran, 6th, Thomas in 7th, Brockner 8th, Panis in 9th, Morgan 10th, Bogdanovic 11th, Clements 12th, Batika is 13th, and Eiley 14th. So that is the rundown of the table. Hopefully we might see a couple of changes after tonight. I definitely think with the time that Lee set, she's done obviously she should, if she can stay out of trouble and keep going because damage is on, she should do quite well tonight. Thank you, Mr. Deno. Yep, you have a good race, mate. Hope everything goes well. And hopefully, here we go. Let's get out, straight out the front. Carl's the first man out the blocks. It should be interesting. As I said, they're all fairly close. Slipstream is major around this track, so hopefully they should do a good job in getting round, you know, behind someone, as long as they don't hold you up. I always find in quali it's sort of half and half. You do want the slipstream, but you don't want to catch the person in front. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. It's all about a good space. I think Cal is definitely just going to bust off though. He'll set super quick times without anyone about. LS Deno again, he'll want his space, get out in front. On Sundays we race with MVP. They all do the same as well, straight out, no messing about, straight at it. Memorexis, he's a very good racer. Again, I think he had a bit of something to do with his strategy last week, just didn't work, unfortunately. I don't quite know what happened to him, but yeah, it just didn't work. But we'll get through the rest of these as they get around. We're just seeing they're all sort of bunching together, sort of saying you want to be close, but maybe not quite that close. But they're all off. I'll switch back to Cal as he's out first, to see how he gets on with his first flying lap round quali. Nice black and orange livery on his car. Coming up, heavy braking for the first corner. Good job around that set there. You make up a lot of time in that set of corners. You do that right, you're laughing for this first sector. He's doing a good job. Just watching him here as he takes his lines. Another important part of the track, these long chicanes as such, as you go up the hill. Perfect gear change as you get up there, full throttle all the way through. Hardly lost any time at all. You can see in the map at the top right, all boys have slightly spread out, which is good. Don't like I said, don't want anyone holding each other up. Not that anyone does it on purpose, it just happens. So hopefully they've found a bit of space. Again, I'm just going to stay with Cal here as he goes through the chicane of death. Done well. And he comes up to the final corner. Oh, something's happened to Ink. I'm not too sure what's gone on there. Maybe he's had a disconnect. As Cal comes up over the line, it's on 1:36.5, very quick. 37 for Deno, 37.4 for Memorexis, 37.9. Oswald around the 37s, low 37 for Rusty. All around the 37s. Look how close that is. Oh, it's only first lap, but very close. So you've only got Cal that is that's dropped below the 37s. Lead 37.1, great time that. Done a brilliant job there. She's gone. Set a really quick lap time. Evening, Mr. Pickle Pants. Sorry you're not here tonight, mate. I did read the messages earlier. I see you've done something to your neck. I hope you get better soon. How are we getting on? Again, everyone's going now for their second flying lap. Some very quick times there. Like I said, Cal's the only one in the 36s. Everyone else is 37s. You know, but look how close that is. You know, thousandths of a second between each one. So what you got? Oh, I think he's joined back in. So you actually go in from 2nd to 10th, and they're all in the 1:37s. That's how close it is. Memorexis improves on their time. So there's the Osman, who slightly improves. Yeah, Moz is improving. So they're all getting quicker and quicker. Hopefully a couple more of them will be able to drop into the 136s. Evening, Neil. I hope you're doing alright, mate. As we flick back through these. Oh, Lee, there you go, 136.8. 0.2 off of Cal. Super quick time, that is. She's got a bit of space now, so she's going to be plugging away. Tyre wear's not too bad. I think you probably wouldn't have to change tyres in quali. Oh, Inky Holmes is out again. Something definitely going on with his connections. Moz in third, 137.1. There's a little split down here, see how he gets on. He's up on his time as well, so he's on a quick lap. Going through the chicane, flat out. If in doubt, go flat out. Look at that, straight through the chicane. Good last corner now, and he should have pushed on his qualifying time. I think Holmes back in again. Oh, he's coming into the pits. That surprised me then. I thought he was on a quick time, unless I missed something. But a couple of them come in now. Get a fresh set of tyres on. Less fuel as well. Makes a big difference. Makes a big difference on quali. Damien, 137.1. Pushed himself right up near the top as well. V-Man, 137.2. They're all getting to the low 137s now. Yeah, as you can see, a bit of traffic. A couple of these are on their out laps. Damien's on a quick lap. Hopefully he doesn't get caught up with anyone slowing down to try and get out of the way. Oh, he's gone sideways. Has he held it? Oh, unlucky Damien. No, like I was saying, it's tricky with people in front. You just get a little bit put off like that. Want to get a good run out of the corner. Now, unfortunately, he lost the back end there. Done well to save it though. Moz, here he is on his out lap. Let's have a look. Who we've got here? Deno and Memorex just running together now. I believe they are both on out laps. Yep. So both fresh tyres, both looking to set, you know, a super quick last sprint. Miss Rusty is currently sitting 7th with 137.2.9. Oh, we're going to start again. We've only got a minute. Oh, okay. They're going to go again. We're going to let Inky set his times. That's fair. He was at the beginning of the quali, to be fair. You know, it's not. You don't want to leave anyone out at all. If it can be helped, everyone gets a second chance to do their quali. You know, I'm sure some of them don't mind that. I don't think anyone's actually left yet, though. They're probably all concentrating on their last lap. No one's left. What's that? I just saw all exit. Oh, you did see that, Mr. Dunai. Everyone exit. No one is exiting. Exited him. There's a bit. Oz has exited. Can't say that. We'll have to change them. Say what I'm saying. Say something different. Waiting. See what happens, if they might have to redo quali again, or if they're going to put Inky at the back. I'm not too sure what's going to happen now. No one's come out, everyone's still on hot laps. You know, Moz and Ali And Moz and who's just in front of him there? Sorry, Moz and Rusty. They're all still going together. Yeah, I know. Both setting quick times. 37.1 Memoexus, 37.2 Rusty. Again, all low 37s. The quali is finished. I think there's no one else is running around. Everyone's finished. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, just waiting to see what everyone's going to do. 567 for Lee. Missed out on hot lap. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. Don't know. I did see exit, and then no one did. You come off. Who are you waiting for? Oh, it's because these are in the pits, that's why. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Come up, all exit. No one did. And let's see what happens. That could possibly be the grid there, but just bear with me. And we'll find out what the score is, if they're going to run it. Well, they're going to have to exit out anyway, even if they just start at the race and put Inky at the back. They're going to have to exit out. That's the way I read it as well, don't I? Everyone exit, get him in for quali. You know, he unfortunately got kicked. There you go, see, everyone's leaving, that's fine. Let's wait and see what happens. Race is cancelled, we're going to go back to quali, or? Yeah, no mind, Roz. Switch to practice endurance. Hopefully it should just be starting the race now, I believe. Everyone all lined up. Getting the tyres forward. Let's see. Very weird. Just waiting for these boys to get started. Like I said, I'm not too sure if the last results stand in quali or what's going on really. No, what am I doing? Just go out and watch a couple of them, see what they're up to. See if it does give us any clue. I think, well, LS Dano's on mediums, so possibly it's going to go again. Everyone else seems to be on softs. Yeah, everyone's on softs. I was just setting the grid. V-Man's patiently waiting. And he's got a punk, his first time racing tonight. I haven't actually mentioned you yet, sir, sorry. Missed me week 1. Was obviously busy doing something, so they're going to race tonight. I don't really know a lot about them, in all honesty. I've seen their name in a few lobbies before, but I don't know a lot about them. So we'll have to watch out and see how I get on. Nice kind of monster green energy badge across the car. And it goes, looks like we're going to go jump straight in. Not going to redo the quali. And let's see how they all get on. Straight into the race. They are all lined up, full of anticipation. See what the death chicane holds for them as they go around here. Yep, so as it says, so Cal, Lee, Moz, Memorexus, Damien, Rusty, LS Deno and V-Man, top 8. Yeah, they're just waiting for the lights to go off. The lights are lighting up now. All the engine notes rise. And they're off. A great start. Great start from Rusty. He's off all around at the first corner. Rusty's made up a couple of places there, got himself up into 4th, he's on the inside. All keeping it nice and neat, doing a good job. Almost a little bit sideways as he come out that corner. Coming down to these 2 fast lefts, then the little hairpin right. Great driving so far, all keeping nice, clean and tidy. Look at this big group behind. There, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Got 11th and 12th literally just behind. Top 2, Lee and Cal making a break. Moz doing a good job now in 3rd. I think Rusty must have had a little incident as well because he's dropped down now. He's in 6th and 7th battling with V-Man. LS Deno just behind. 4 into that corner. Oh, look at that, so close. Coming down to the death chicane. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Look at them all. 3, 4 cars. Hope everyone makes it. Go on, boys. Oh, I think everyone's through. Top racing, top racing. Come down. LS Deno currently sitting 7th. Very busy first lap, that was. Very busy. All starting to find their sort of spaces now. Inky Holmes up to 8th, right behind Deno. Getting the slipstream down this front straight. He's made up some brilliant places considering he started last on the grid due to a little bit of disconnection. Damien's saying Rusty's got lag. I haven't noticed anything. He's currently just behind Inky Holmes. What? Yeah, everyone's so Inky's flying. Oh, Deno's on mediums. I got worried then. I was thinking what was going on. Yeah, sorry, Deno is on the mediums. I believe I did say beforehand. I weren't sure if that's what he was going to start on or if that's what he was just testing out at the time. But yeah, he's on mediums. Inky is on a charge though. Look at him, split all the way through this field now. On the attack for BBA Boss. He'll come down to chicane. Again, Inky all over the back of him. Absolutely on a charge. Look at him go. Oh, brilliant driving. A little bit of a wiggle there. Oh, who was that? Rusty, I believe. Just hit the chicane wall. Must have bounced off one of the curbs, hit the wall coming out of the corner. The Inky's all over the back of BBA Boss. Coming onto the home straight, just going to stay with these guys. See Damien just behind, then you've got the gaggle of cars again. LS Deno leading that on his mediums. See what happens, he might get caught. Inky's going. BBA Boss went defensive straight away. Inky's got the out, he's going to have the outside of the corner. Or a little bit of nudge, just no harm done there. And Inky gets it coming out. Well done. Well done, let's just move forward. God, this is a good battle. Well, we haven't seen any of this yet. I knew Cal and Lee were close, but Moz has caught them up. Is Lee flashing the lights then? Oh, just the camera. But you got these to front three running away with it. As I said, you know, Moz had the pace last time, he was unlucky. But yeah, these three are all together now. Let's have about Lee's having a little look down to the hairpin before the death chicane. Not quite got the speed of the gap. It's left Moz a bit of room on the outside. As all three of them come down now to the death chicane. All three fine. Or Moz kissed the wall slightly coming out. We won't lose him too much time. He's doing a good job. Lee in second. I'm sitting 1:37. What's this lap time going to be now? Yeah, 37.6, 37.9. And 3. Let's start. Oh, Lee's thinking about the run. Cal went defensive. He knows he has to. She's got the pace on him at the minute. She's right there. Tyre wear, all three fairly similar. Nothing. You know, they're all doing well, so 4 laps in, but the tyre wear shouldn't be too bad. Damien's back to 7th there. These three are doing well. Just, oh, is Eiley going for it? Oh, she keeps looking, she keeps keeps pulling out, saying to Cal, I am here, you know, I am going to go for it if you leave me the gap. Again, they're coming up the hill. Moz got back on this little 2-0 now. Moz got the inside. Or Lee done well, just cut him off last second there, take the apex. You just see in the background, Inky's right on the back of Memorex now. These three are all doing a great job. Slight gap again there, and then Lee manages to pull it back on the straights. On the final corner, up they come. Just stay with these three. Just want to see if anyone's going to make a move into this first corner. Oh, Lee's trying to go out wide and get the apex to get the speed coming out, but she's slightly leaving the door open. Moz could have stuck the car through there, but he's too smart for that. He's probably just let off a little bit. Let's go back now. Inky Holmes got past Memorex. Oh, Memorex, massive slide coming out of that corner. Massive slide. But Inky Holmes got past him now. He's on a charge. Look at them lap times. 37.2, 37.8, 37.1. You know, whilst he's been lapping people as well, or going past people, should I say. Man, he's on a charge. Should be spitting feathers because of the quali. He could have started right up near the front. Been up maybe with Moz and Lee. Chasing Cal down. You know, but he can't relax. You know, Memorex is no slouch. If he makes a little mistake or leaves the door open, he's going to take his chance. We go BBA Boss and Damien. I think Damien might have had an issue earlier. Second lap he set 41. You know, he had a slow second lap. That's probably why he's back to 7th. I think I did see him clip that bit further up to the top 5th or 4th. As they come around the last corner, it's getting a good run. Memorex, this isn't a million miles away. Let's see if he's going to go for the move now into the first corner. Technically, second corner. This is the first corner, but it's not really a corner. Yep, he's going to try and go for it. Can he keep the brakes on? Oh, well done. Well done, Damien. Good overtake, nice and clean. Broke a little bit late. I was a bit worried he's going to overshoot the corner then, but no, he managed to get it stopped in time. Here they come. Well done, lads. Let's just go keep going back. Here you've got Gutter Punk, currently in 8th. Rusty and V-Man right behind. They're doing 137, yeah, 137.6. So yeah, no, it's not a bad time at all. Again, just got caught up with that big pack right at the beginning there. Like I said, you had about 6 cars all fighting for the same bit of tarmac. Rusty, V-Man, there's Deno. I think Deno is the first of the medium runners. You know, so these are going to be slightly slower now, but his strategy, he hasn't got to run these again. So you come to life later on, and then you've got the real Ozman. He's just getting going. I think he's had a couple of laps. He might have got a bit beat up in them packs. Didn't quite catch what had happened to the real Ozman then, but he's you know, a no slouch around this circuit as well. He's top notch. Once he gets into his rhythm, he'll soon make that time up. Deno's decided to come in now. He's done his 10 minutes on the mediums. You know, quick pit stop, just put him out behind the real Ozman. Let's go back up, see if we've got any battles going on. BBA boss and Damien are still going at it. Memorexus, you know, he's slightly dropped off Inky, but you know, not that much really. He's still within, you know, Inky makes a little mistake, he's still there to capitalise on anything that happens. You know, he's 1.4 to Damien. And BBA boss, if they you know, don't fight with each other too much, they could possibly catch up with Memorexus. Let's have a look back up the front. Still these three, look at them. Outstanding. Outstanding. Moz, Lee, Cal, doing a great job. Oh, Lee's going looking for the inside. Little bit of a nudge. Nothing too malice though. Cal got crossed up coming out the corner, but he's, you know, he's getting on the inside. I think he might lose out to Moz as well. Yeah, he has, just because of the slipstream. Lee goes defensive. Oh, just giving the place back. Fair play. Round of applause for that. Great sportsmanship. That's what I like to see. You know, I didn't think it was too bad of a nudge. You know, she did shove it up the inside, but you know, rubbing's racing, as they say sometimes. But no, fair play. She decided that it was a bit too much and decided to give the places back. You know, doing so, that's promoted Moz up to first. He's not going to wait around for nobody. He's still got Cal there right up him though, battling away. Lee's just behind, going up the S's. And keep it on. Cal's looking for deciding which way. Moz has gone defensive down to the hard braking area. Moz takes the inside line. Well done, Eiley's got a great run out there though. Cal's on the outside. Moz sticking on the inside. Oh, they just about managed to get single file through there. Oh, I wasn't sure who was going to get twos up with two, but it was all over the place with each other. Great driving again. So this we get these. That's what it's like to be a top driver. Just you can race that close, nudging. You know, they pull out on the last seconds, let each other go through the corners. Oh, who spun that? Oh, Cal spun. Just so sad that Cal spun. Oh, gutted. I hope I didn't curse him then. Oh, lucky Cal. Come on, mate. Get your head up. Keep going. That leaves Moz and Lee out the front. Moz's got a nice 1 second gap now to Lee. Oh, I just saw that on the top of the picture then. Just a big, you know, puff of smoke as he's burning the tyres up in a spin. Oh, gutted, absolutely gutted for you, Cal. But as I said, race goes on. Moz is here in first. He's got Lee, still about a second behind. Oh, Damien Black, I'm not sure what's happened there. He was doing a good job in sort of 8th and 9th. Let's stroll back, see what's going on. BBA boss. He said he was with Damien there, wasn't he? I honestly don't know what's happened. Rusty, Gutter Punk's caught up now. They've caught up to the back of BBA boss. Memorex is just in front, it's not by a million miles. You know, got 2 seconds. Just Memorex just up the road from this group of 3. Cow after his spin, he's going to be fuming. Smoke coming out of the side of his crash helmet. But like I said, he's a quality racer. It won't take him long to catch back up. We've got a long way to go yet. You know, still 45 minutes. A lot can happen in 45 minutes. He has got V-Man chasing him down now. He's going to be in the slipstream as well. So, you know, he might drag V-Man along with him. Got the real Ozman. 15 seconds tired. He's doing okay. Like I said, he had a couple of issues right at the beginning of the race. He's got Deno, who's had his pit stop now. Put on a new fresh set of softs. Set his fastest lap, last lap, 37.0. So he's on a charge. These two, you know, don't discredit them yet just because they're down here. I promise you, by the end of the race, they'll be mixing it back up near the middle of the pack. B-Man's getting ever so closer. I said if he just sticks in the slipstream with Cal, he'll do well. Let's get back to this group. Oh, BBA boss defending from Rusty. Yes, come on Deno. Yes, Mr. Pants, I agree. He had a shock at the beginning. I think he might have had an incident on the mediums as well. But like I said, it won't take long. These two are together. Oz might decide to just let Deno get on. He knows he's got fresh tyres. These two, you know, work with each other, make the slipstream work for them both. Like I said, it will not be long before they're back up with everyone else. Like I said, everyone's got to make a pit stop. Deno's gone and taking the inside line. Like I said, Oz knows there's no point fighting with him. Let's work together and make this time back. Oz decided to come into pit. That's fair enough. That's one set done. Like I said, we'll catch back up and see how he gets on. Let's get back to the battles. We still have this group 3. Rusty's managed to get in front of BBA boss now, which was slightly missed. As they're coming along here, going up to the S's. Let's have a quick look at tyres. Rusty's doing, you know, I think BBA boss slightly more wear than the two, one in front, one behind him, but you know, he's still got the speed. If he can stay in the slipstream, he shouldn't have any issues. Massive task wheel in them. I didn't see if Memorex had gone slightly wide. Yeah, gap's fallen quite quickly. They lost about half a second there on that one corner. So I think he had a slight outbroke himself slightly. Rusty again, just, you know, he's got past BBA boss and now he's sort of made a nice 1 second gap. Gives him a bit of free air to choose what line he wants to take. And he might get up onto the back of Memo. We've got these two BBA boss. Seems to be in a battle every lap, doesn't he? He's now got Gutter Punk right up his exhaust pipe. Remember, BBA boss defends the corner quite well. Gutter Punk knew he couldn't get past there, so he's just taken his normal line, pulled back in behind BBA boss, and continue the attack. Cal's 2 seconds behind these two at the minute. So they do need to be careful. Any amount of battling, especially with this low fuel, I know Cal's tyres are slightly gone because of the spin, but he'll be right on the back of him. Just keep checking what's Rusty, 1.5 seconds. BBA boss, slight gap. Got a punk, thinks about it, no, just brakes in behind. Not quite close enough to make the manoeuvre on them, on Boss, but is still going. Celtics will be able. Oh, got a punk's just grazed the wall. Nothing too major. Cal's slowly chipping away at the time. Got a punk, thinks about the move. BBA Boss left a nice bit of room just in case. Manages to keep his speed around the outside. I think you see there, Rusty and Got a Punk both deciding to pit. Lee's pitted as well. You know, all the front runners are deciding to pit. Just promoted Inky into second. You know, Memorex is up the spot as well, but these boys have probably got a couple more laps, depending on how they feel. You know, they've dropped to sort of 38 lap times. Ink is still doing 37, high 37s now. So, you know, let's see how they get on. Cal's going, one more lap. The B-man's there. You know, they're only 1.4, 1.5 behind BBA Boss, who was, you know, in a big fight with Rusty. See, Dano up to 7th. You know, a couple of these have got a pit in front of him as well, or lighting up the rear end of that corner. He's definitely got his foot pushed down as hard as he can push. Eiley, she's filled up now. I'm just checking there, sorry. Yeah, Eiley, fully full load of fuel, should I say, sorry. Soft tyres on. I'm going to go for another big stint, maybe another 20-minute stint. Pit on about 20 minutes. So definitely going for at least a 2-stop, maybe a 3-stop. Mottles comes in the pits now. Let's see how well Eiley, how the undercut's going to work tonight. You know, she's coming a lap earlier than was. See what happens with these two boys. Deno. Yeah, he's slightly running out of fuel. Probably, if he pitted now, it's not a bad shout. It will be a couple of seconds behind these boys, but still good chance of catching up. Yeah, there he goes. I said, there's no point trying to do is squeeze another lap in. Yeah, Moz 100%, but on the mediums. So he's gone full fuel, but he's on the mediums. Inca Holmes, full fuel on the mediums as well. See, Eileen's there on the soft, so, you know, she's gonna catch him up. And it depends how well Moz keeps up with her on the mediums. You know, it could pay a dividend. Ah, you're kidding me. Sorry, Deno's just put on there. He's forgot to fuel on the first stop. Okay, yeah, I've done that once or twice. Annoying as hell, but you're doing a good job, mate. Keep it up. There we go. Cut all of these are pitted now. I said Inky's gone for the mediums. You've got Memorexus and V-Man still up the front. They're going, what, 2 laps extra? I'm not too sure. The undercut didn't. It's not worked too bad. These two are so equal on time. They're not going to lose much anyway. Even on warm tyres, Moz is quite quicker than most people. So, you know, but the different strategies might play into part here. You've got Moz that's obviously gone for the mediums, full tank. It'd be interesting, he might not run them for the whole way. He might run half tank for the mediums, split, go to the softs, run the tank out, and then fill up soft full tank. At a guess, that would be what I would probably think he might go for. So check Memorexus, 3/4 full, comes out on the mediums as well. What's the time? So about a second. So although Moz is on there, oh, I don't know what's going on. Don't know, he's disconnected. I didn't quite see what had happened. Obviously I'm watching these guys at the front. Oh, gutted. I was backing him for a great comeback tonight as well. Oh. Hope everything's alright, mate. I was just watching Moz and Lee battling. You know, like I said, she's on the soft, she's gonna catch up. Oh, mate. Oh, fair enough. As we carry on, we're seeing, again, Lee's got the extra grip out of that corner now. Now she's right up to the back of him. Oh, Mosless, oh, she's braked out, that's well played. You know, no point risking it through there. You know you're going to get past him. Oh, I don't know, gutted, mate. V-Man comes into the pits. Yeah, Moz left the space there. He knows she's on, but again, this is where Moz's game plan will come in. He'll keep that slipstream for as long as possible on these mediums. Like I said, when the roles reverse and Lee's on the mediums, Moz is on the softs, it gives him every opportunity to attack. So you're going to see these two like this for the next couple of laps. Memorex is short fueled, come out on the mediums. You know, him and Inky I think tried that strategy last week and didn't quite pay off. So let's see how they get on this week. Inky went for a full fuel tank. So he's going to go, you know, the distance here. Memorex is a lot lighter. And on the same tyres, but as you see from the first stint, Inky Holmes superb at this track. Is, you know, one of the best that I know at this circuit. Is unbelievably quick. As you see, he went from, I know there's a big battle, but he went from last to fourth in the space of sort of 3 laps, and this is no sort of baby league. This is the Super League. You know, these racers, they're not slouches. Here he is, you know, battling. Got Rusty just getting his grip there. Oh, they're going to go 2 for 2. Oh, yeah. Rusty slammed the brakes on, make sure he didn't catch Inky then. I told you Inky is on full attack mode tonight. Trying to go around the outside of Memorexis. But slightly sideways coming out the corner, not too much. Just see Gutter Punk flash through there. Oh, I apologise Dan, I didn't see that, mate. We'll have to have a look on the replay later, but no, I apologise, I didn't see that. Just saying that someone's moved onto the racing line and unfortunately damaged his car. That's why he's had to exit out of the race. As we go back to this battle here, Memorex Inky all over the back of him. Rusty's pulling out of the slipstream, trying to take the line. Going left, going right. And whilst these three are battling, again, look at that, Gutter Punk's getting closer and closer and closer. Oh, as he's 1.3 seconds behind at the minute, whilst these three are all battling. Rusty's on the softs as well, so he's definitely gonna want to get past these. Yeah, like I said, we'll have a look at the replay, Damien, and see what happens, mate. I'm sure Oz will look into it after the race and put it onto the stewards. Rusty's got past these two now. You know, he needed that. He's on the soft tyres. He's on a different part of his race compared to these two, so he really needs to push on. And I said all this time, look at that, Gutter Punk right behind him, down to a second behind now. He's going to be in the slipstream as they push along the start-finish line. Memorex just pulls out, go for the move. Not quite enough legs, but he's left the gap there for Inky. You don't need to ask him twice. Straight through that. Or Merex is again a little bit sideways. Yeah, I saw you put that earlier on, Damien. I'm not too sure. It might just been on your connection because I haven't seen Rusty lagging, but obviously I know it's different on everyone else's computers. I think he's pulled the gap though. Yes, mate. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's all right on mine, but I know it's different for everyone else, depending on obviously where you are in the world. And we all know Gran Turismo's got great connectivity issues. But yeah, I'm just gutted, mate. Gutted for you. Let's go. Inky's pulling away. He's got 1.4 second gap now. Got a punk right up behind. Miss it. Oh, I've been looking at my bloody phone. Look, Rusty's dropped right back. Definitely had an incident there. He's left Got a Punk now, taking the battle to Memerexis for 4th and 5th. Again, it's on softs. Memerexis is on the mediums. If he has a good run out this corner now, Memerexis again sideways. That's how much he's pushing there. Yeah, absolutely pushing to get as much as he can out of these mediums. Has come now, Memerexis takes the defensive line. Got a Punk slowly, just got the speed on them. 2x2 through the corners. Got a Punk's got the corner, well done, great move. Memerexis is still there though, he might decide to, in the braking zone, put it down the inside. Oh, close, so close together. No, well done lads, straight through. You know, again, Inky Holmes 2.5 seconds in front. Ladies and gentlemen, he is flying, absolutely flying. And them two have had their battle. Oh, I don't know what happened, it annoys me. I should be able to say that I can't, because I'm on my controller, I can't do a replay either. Which is annoying, but he was doing really well, Rusty, then. He's shot back. He hasn't got any damage, so maybe he's just spun it at some point. Yeah, definitely into this sort of section of the track. We've got V-Man just behind. Bit more fuel on him. Still soft tyres though. These boys haven't run their mediums at all yet. The BBA boss on his mediums. He's obviously lost a few places on this stint, but when everyone else in front of him changes to the softs, changes to the medium, sorry, give him the perfect opportunity to catch back up once, because he's done his slower stint. Cal, I know he's back here, but he's not going to be back here. He fully loaded his car, he stuck the mediums on. 28 minutes left now, so you know, over half of the race distance. He's going to be quick towards the end. He's going to have softs on, he'll be doing single stint and then be on his way. Oz, he's had his pit stop. You know, he had struggled at the beginning of the race, a couple of incidences. But you know, again, he's had his mediums, he's got them out of the way, he's on his softs now. He'll run this tank and then pit and softs again, so you know, not everything's lost for Oz tonight. He'll be kicking himself back there though. I know we speak every day and race all the time, he'll be kicking himself that he's at the back. Let's go back up through the field, see much happening. We've got to the middle of the race as such now. Everyone's sort of spread out due to strategies. They all kind of keep the lap times going as quick as possible. Memerexis is still all slight, little slight wobble going through the chicane there. Just allowing Rusty to catch back up. Again, Memerexis, like I said earlier on, is on the mediums. He's on the slower tyre. You know, so it's no surprise that he's slowly dropping, you know, seconds per lap. But again, when the tables are turned, he'll be the ones hunting everyone on the mediums down. Got a Punk, he's on his softs. 2.1 behind Inky. You know, not a million miles away. He's doing a good job there. He's had some battles of his own, working his way forward through the pack. It's back up to the front. Inky Holmes, my man, absolutely flying. And as we suspected, obviously Moz in second. We knew he was going to be in second. He's on the medium tyres, but again, still doing fairly consistent lap times. Eiley's 4 seconds in front, but again, when they decide to pit, Eiley is going to be on the mediums. Moz has got nothing but softs to finish the race. I'm sure the gap will come back down again. And again, if they might only have one more stop, they might have to do 2. Not 100% sure. But Moz, you know, he's got half a tank left. He's going to be a good, I don't know, 6-7 laps maybe before he runs dry. So we'll see. That's going to definitely take us below the 20-minute mark. So yeah, maybe one stop. Again, Inky, he filled up on his pit stop. So these boys doing good. Got a punk, still just 2 seconds. You know, he's teetering around 2.1, 2.2 to Inky Holmes. Rusty's coming for his pit stop. Memorex is still going well there. You saw Gut Punk obviously get past him and get V-Man 2.7 seconds. Rusty was catching. See, Rusty's coming out. He's come out on mediums, quarter of a tank, ladies and gentlemen. So he is going for just literally a little squirt, get the mediums done and dusted, back onto the softs for the final stint. He's come out just in front of Cal. Cal's obviously mediums, worn a little bit now, so they're well rubbered in. He's going to have plenty of speed here. Hopefully these two don't, you know, get in each other's way or trip each other up by accident. You want them to just keep flying at it. And I said they'll both be on the softs again soon. Rusty's the only one that's gone with a sort of short medium stint. I know Memorex has put sort of 3/3 of a tank in, compared to everyone else that seems to have sort of filled up and gone with the mediums. So it'd be interesting. Again, different strategy, similar to Inky's last week, only doing a very short stint on the mediums. I'll go back up. All kind of petered out with each other now. Again, Got a Punk. What's come down slightly, 1.8. You know, it's very slightly. Again, any sort of you miss a couple of apexes or something, the person behind very quickly catches up with you around here. It's a speed track. It's basically a triangle with a hairpin at each corner. Let's see how these, the 5.5 seconds now. What sort of lap times is Lee doing? She's still doing sort of middle to high 37s on the softs. So, you know, doing very well. Very consistent. Yeah, I can't. She's doing a great job. Oh, shut up, Dean, because I'm keep cursing people. Shut up. Doing a brilliant job. Let's move on. Don't want to curse anybody. Here we see Got a Punk again, still closing that gap. Just check. Obviously he is on softs, worn softs, but he is on softs compared to Inky's mediums. Inky gets a fairly decent run out of the chicane there. As we come down to the final corner. Both of these should be still another 2 or 3 laps maybe before they want to change. Obviously, yeah, I think a tank can do nearly the 20 minutes, so they should be just one more pit stop. These top runners, Memorexis obviously as again short fueled. He possibly could get to the end on a full tank. Right, so it depends on how much he burns. People burn different amounts depending on how aggressive you are. But yeah, it should be interesting. He might have to fuel save a smidgen. but he's going full tank. These boys doing a good job. Like I said, Rusty come out, he's managed to stay ahead of Cal, which is probably good for both of them. Don't want to be battling with anyone, especially at this point. You know, the middle sector really is where you catch up, you make up the time you've lost in the first section for whatever reasons. The middle sector, you do well with this, that you'll pick up places towards the end, so you'll be on a good set of tyres with a chance to battle with people. Important part of the race. BBA Boss currently in 6th, again on his mediums. I'm sure he's going to come to life towards the end of this race. You know, if it goes the way I think it should, there should be these group in front of that are on the softs will switch to the mediums, and then the group behind them that have been on the mediums will be switching to the softs. So they're going to come back together again for the last section of the race. So we should have some good racing between these guys. Gutter Punk 1.5, slowly chipping away. Inky Holmes. Let's go back up through to the front. Like I said, this is the quiet part, everyone's spread out, there's not many battles going on. I think the closest to is probably Inky, and I think Rusty's come in straight away. He's done his laps on the mediums. 20 minutes, he's gone past the 20-minute mark. Whoa, this is going to be interesting. Memorex is, let's see what happens. See, Memorex is just coming up the start finish straight, so he's the man to watch at the minute. So Oz, he's got half a tank, he might be fuel saving, but yeah, definitely. There we go, Rusty's got out now. Full tank of fuel, set of softs on, and 20 minutes to go. Not bad. Same as this man. He's, I think he's what, two laps older tyres now than Rusty. But all these boys, they're going to be catching up. The medium boys, you know, you got Cal, BBA Boss, Inky Holmes definitely. Xylee comes into the pits. They're all going to be on softs, and they're going to definitely have the pace on the mediums. Moz is also in, both pitting. This is where the time is going to make up. To see what Defender by Memorex comes out as well, because he's probably down in the chicane. V-Man takes first place momentarily. BBA Boss is through. Look at these guys. Look at that livery. Stickers. So many stickers there, more than a Premier League book, that is. Gutter Punk, there we are, the top right all out. Let's see if everyone comes out in clean air, which is going to be mega important. Gutter Punk's out, Inky Holmes. Oh, Gutter Punk jumped Inky in the pits. Slightly underfueled. That could pay dividends later, but oh, Inky Holmes, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's gonna be so terrible. Ah, there comes Memorexis as well. Oh, slightly careful. Gutted Inky. What are you doing? Come on, head down, get them tyres clean, and pick up the pace. Now, Gutter Punk's probably laughing under his helmet now. He's got the free air. He's got to chase Moz down in front. He's got a nice sort of 10-second gap behind him. Although he did underfuel, so he might have to fuel save towards the end of this race. And there we go. Yeah, Lee's on the mediums now. Now the chase is on. Moz is on the softs. 3.5 seconds away. Let's see how they get on. Just drop back to here. Inky, oh, I'm gutted for you, brother. Gutted. Bless him. Come on, let's get your head down. Here's the real Ozman up into 8th. He's on a weird straight. He's got half a tank. He's got to do 10 laps. 10, 11, 12. 12, maybe 13 laps. Now, I think a full tank does about 20 minutes. So depending on how well he fuel saves, he could be staying as he is and not pitting again. Or he might just be going as long as he can and seeing what happens. And then you've got the two boys now, Cal and Rusty, 9th and 10th, but they're both going to be on the charge. You've got him, Inky's all over the back of him. You know, they're going to be on a charge, try and pick the pace back up. As we watch Inky, these two have battled once already tonight, earlier on in the race. Like I said, Inky will be kicking himself, making that, you know, slight mistake going out fresh out the pits, cold tyres. He had, you know, a bit too much pedal coming out the corner. But look at he's now, he's right on the back of Memerex's. Coming down now to the tight right hander, he's got the inside line. Brakes slightly later, makes the apex, brings it round. Memerex's again, like I said earlier on, he's no slouch. He won't let anyone just drive past. He's going to fight for it. As they both come up to the chicane, both through nicely. BBA boss is pitted now. So he's going to have to put obviously slightly less fuel in than everyone else. So it should potentially be a quicker pit stop. Let's just see. They've dropped him, just filling him up now while these boys are coming around the last corner, up onto the start, finish straight. Let's see where he is. He's going to have to fill a bit, but he won't be too far behind these lads. Inky's got the legs down the straight here. Merex just could dive. No, he's clever, just pulls in behind, you know, takes the slipstream. Careful, Inky. Well done. They are picking pace up on Gutter Punk, although they have been fine. It's only 8 seconds. Right. He's on the medium tyres, they're not very warm yet. But that gap will come down. As you see earlier on, Inky is on fire tonight, and he's going to be kicking himself even more now that he's had a little spin. So I wouldn't be surprised if he manages to get back up behind Gutter Punk here on the mediums. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Moz 1.6 off of Lee. The battle is coming. The Bounds have stood at either hill, both drumming on their drums, ready to go to battle. Moz is on his way. She'll be expecting the battle. Got to keep their mediums going. I believe, yeah, Moz slightly less fuel, but that won't bother him too much. He does really well for his fuel and his tyres, saying that. But definitely catching V-Man just up in front. Very old softs, quarter of a tank. I don't know if he's done his mediums yet, or did he start earlier on mediums? His second stint, what I mean, but he's gone very long, whichever he's doing. Oh, he's gone slightly wide. Oh, he's lost it coming out of the corner. Oh, please be careful. Don't reverse, don't reverse, don't reverse. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. They were so lucky then. So lucky. No, Moz caught right up onto the back of Lee. That was my worry. V-Man just spun coming out the corner, just caught the grass. These two coming up, flying up the hill. Lee's gone defensive there. Great job. Yeah, doing a good job there, just to carry on defending them corners. You know, Moz ain't going to try anything silly through the chicane. Bouncing over the curbs. And here comes Moz, he's got the slipstream. Lee goes defensive again. Moz taking the wide line, trying to get the nice cut back and the power out of the corner. With all the extra grip he's got with them softs, you know, it should push him right up onto the back of Lee now for the slipstream into the first corner. Lee's gone defensive. Great driving. Can't blame anyone for doing that. Brilliant driving. Again, she's made the apex. Good driving, great driving there from Lee, keeping the, you know, the defensive line for 3 corners now. You know, keeping Moz there. Some of the best drivers in the world have got a good defence game. It's not all about attack. Lee's just dipping her 2 wheels over that curb. As these two come down to the S's. Doing a good job. This is one. Moz has got the speed and the corner there. Lee's going to have to pick a side. She's gone defensive. Moz has got the speed down the outside. Can he take this corner? They both break it around the same point. Lee's taking the inside. Moz has carried the speed round the outside but couldn't get past her. Again, back through the chicane. One after another. Or both slightly kissed the wall then. See V-Man, what's he doing? He's there, 2.5 seconds. I will go back. I just want to check how people are doing. Inky Holmes, 4 seconds now to gut a punk. Time coming down quickly. Memorex is still on the back of him as well. He's pulling him towards him. As we go back, Cal in 7th. BBA Boss coming sideways out of the chicane. Lost a lot of speed there, I think. Giving Rusty a chance to catch up. These boys doing well. And Ozman, again, he did pit. You can see there he's pitted, put in a bit of extra fuel and got back out again. Lonely race for Oz tonight. You know, shame. I know he loves this track. He does really well around here. Just got a bit beaten up in the first stint. As we go back up the field, again got a punk there, catching up with V-Man. Very old tyres. I can't see. He might be going to the end. 9 minutes left. He has got a good bit of fuel, but might have to fuel save. But we get back to the battle at the front. Really should have been a battle, all 3 of them. But unfortunately, Cal, you know, spun it coming out of the last corner. Maybe just touched the curb or touched the grass. I didn't quite catch it on the stream. But you know, hats off to Lee. She's doing a brilliant job. You know, keeping Moz there behind her, doing well in the defensive lines, making sure she's getting enough speed out of the corners to stay just in front. Again, going for the defensive line. You know, saying to Moz, it's fair enough. You want to go around me, fair enough. But I'm going to take this line here. Great racing by the pair of them. You see there behind on the map, top right hand corner, I know V-Man got a punk there all together. These two go. Lee's taking defensive line. She's going to be a lot slower out of the corners. Moz the outside line. Again, well done Lee. Fantastic set of corners. Really defensive, but you know, manages to carry the speed, hit the apex. Moz has got nowhere to go, no choice but to pull out of the overtake. Brilliant job. These two have been, you know, nose to tail most of the race other than the middle section. Again, look, Moz got nowhere to go but round the outside. Lee's just keeping the corners, keeping the apexes. These two are doing good. Got a punch, got past V-Man now. I apologise, I will come back. Just watching, obviously, these two going at it. You know, as them softs start to wear out, you know, they do become slower. And then you start to get, as the mediums run out, they actually start to come a little bit quicker. So they'll start to balance each other out. You know, between the mediums and the softs and the tyre wear. So, you know, the grip that Moz has is slowly going, but he can't do much about it at the minute. Lee's driving a brilliant race. Again, pushed up, right up against the grass, indicating to Moz, you know, I'm going defensive. You want to go past me, you're going to have to go around me. See at that. Extra grip Moz off that corner. I apologise then, didn't mean to do that. But you can't do anything with it. You've got nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Lee's kept that corner again as I go up through this next section. Pretty much single file until you get to obviously the corner at the bottom of the hill. Again, Moz with the fresher tyres, look at that, he's you know, much better line through there, he picks up the speed, but again, he's going to have to take the outside line. He's got a bit more speed now, as he comes down into the corner, Lee's there on the apex again, leaving Moz, you know, no choice, you've got to go around me. Brilliant defensive drive. Let's come through the chicane. Oh, both slightly wide, Moz. Oh, that was close. Moz just kissed the barrier coming out of the chicane then, you know, down to half a second away. But again, it won't take long to catch back up. Let's see how the run out of this corner is. He might have a bit more overspeed this time. He's not quite so close to us, so he should have a good run on the slipstream. Again, look at that. Having to kick up the grass because Lee's going defensive. Oh, has he managed to tack round the outside of her? He has. He's got to go very narrow though, which gives Lee the speed coming out of these corners. You know, he had to do it sooner or later. Like I said, his tyre wear was only slightly diminishing, but it would have carried on happening, getting worse and worse. Lee's right there, pushing Oz all the way over to the left hand side. He's just got the speed coming down the hill. Again, if Lee can keep in Moz's slipstream, the next time they get to the nice long straight, she has the opportunity then to obviously take the place back. Let's see how they get on. Moz can pick the line, take the apexes with the extra grip. You know, he possibly should pull away, but again, like I said, he has spent 4 or 5 laps behind Lee. Brilliant defensive driving. And off they go round to the final corner. She's still in the slipstream, 0.2, 0.2, yeah, it takes a different line there through there. Gets a good run out the corner as well. A very narrow line Lee takes through there. When we was watching all 3 of them at the beginning as well, noticed obviously her line, she kind of darts towards the apex but manages to carry the speed all the way through the corner. Whereas a lot of other people tend to sort of go out wide and then in on the apex. So these two are still battling. Lee's still right behind Moz. Oh, a little step out there as he's gone over the curb in the grass. It's put him slightly wide coming out of that corner, giving Lee the chance up the inside. So just that little skip at the back end there, just put the braking point slightly further away. He's managed to hold that corner and keep his position. You can't afford too many bits like that, although it's just, you know, a tiny mistake at this sort of level when you're racing these guys. The same with MVP, we race with on Sundays. A little mistake like that is all it takes sometimes, and the person behind you's, you know, caught up, or they've darted up the inside of you. You're now chasing rather than being chased. It's, you know, little margins that make the difference. That's generally why you see the boys like, you know, Deno, Icklepants, Cal, Moz. You know, that's why they're at the top all the time, because they don't make very many mistakes generally. Touch wood, generally. It does happen, shit does happen sometimes. But, you know, normally they're very consistent drivers. But there you go, Lee's still there, you know, still in the slipstream. And you see Inky Holmes got past, got a punk, we missed that, sorry, I was watching the beginning. Obviously we're coming up to the last couple of laps now. I was going to make my way back through the field. Inky was going to catch him, you know, started 9 seconds behind. We know he's flying, he's doing great. A couple of mistakes messed him up. but he should have been here all race anyway. You know, he's on the softs, Punk's on the mediums, but done a brilliant job. Again, battled really early on, had to battle with quite a few people, and you know, he's done a done a good job. Memorex is first of the pitters, plenty of fuel. I don't know what I was worrying about, plenty of fuel. Done a good job, up into 5th. Again, I think we'll possibly have one or two of them might do one more lap. I think most of them this is the final lap. Rusty in 6th. You've got BBA Boss right behind him. Both on the softs. BBA Boss had a couple of issues. Nothing major tonight. Again, just little mistakes. They all add up. And it's the difference between finishing 3rd and 4th and finishing, you know, 6th and 7th. Just a little mistakes. But you know, no discredit to anyone. They're all doing a brilliant job. V-Man still going. He's definitely out of fuel. Look at that. He tried to push it. Unfortunately, he's run out of fuel. Coming towards the end. Let's just see what's going on. Yeah, Lee's managed to keep it. Oh, Moz in 2nd. I wasn't sure that was close to doing another lap. Then unlucky. You know, unlucky. Well done to both of these. You know, Inky Holmes finishing in 3rd, Punk in 4th. Memorex is coming over line 5th. Brilliant race. Well done. You got Rusty coming in 6th. BBA Boss 7th. What's going on? There you go. Carl in 8th. V-Man, we knew it was close for him. We knew it was going to be close. He had to gamble one way or the other. Make the pit stop and lose the time for a little bit more fuel. Take the gamble. Try and run the fuel as long as you could. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. You know, still finished 9th. You know, not a bad race at all. Again, he was involved in all the battles at the beginning. It was a very hectic start to the race. But yeah, he'd probably be a bit annoyed with himself for running out of fuel. He was doing sort of quite well in 6th, 7th. And we've got Oz there, who's again, he's going to be hating himself. It's not been a good night for him. But, you know, stuck at it, fair play. It's hard work sometimes when you have a crap start and you know you're at the back. 60-minute race, you know, it's hard. But no, fair play. He finished the race. So good job. There's your winner, Lee. Congratulations, Lee. I think she was bottom of the league. Obviously, she had issues last week, but no, brilliant drive. Well done. Well done to everyone. Yes, Lee. Yeah, well done. Brilliant drive. That defensive drive on that last stint was fantastic. Again, we knew that the two of you were going to come together. You was on the mediums, Moz was on the softs. He was always going to be on the attack. But yeah, brilliant drive. Just say well done to the top 3. Awesome race. Inky Holmes there finishing in 3rd. I'll go through the race results quickly. There you go, Lee. Congratulations. Excellent race. You know, start to finish, battled with yourself, you know, Cal and Moz from the off. Got a good gap in front of Moz, middle sector when he was on his mediums, and you know, a brilliant drive on the last set of mediums with Moz on the softs. You know, excellent. Moz in 2nd. Couldn't praise this man enough. He's a superstar. Inky Holmes, same as that. Considering he had an up down, in out, was in, weren't in, then couldn't qualify, started in last. The man has done brilliantly to finish 3rd. That's all I can say. Got a Punk in 4th. Brilliant debut race. Memorex is 5th. Again, a good race for him. Good point haul that is, to be honest. Rusty in 6th, he'll be happy, finished a lot better than he did last week. He had a few incidences. Again, a few incidences tonight, but nothing too major. BBA Boss in 7th. Cal in 8th. Gutted for Cal. We could have had a freeway for the first, second and third for that whole race. But unfortunately, just spun it coming out of the last corner. But again, stuck at it. V-Man, I could see what he was trying to do, and if he'd pulled it off, it would have been brilliant. But unfortunately, you know, shit happens sometimes. You run out of fuel. You know, still 9th, still good points. Ozman in 10th. Again, got a bit beat up. Something happened at the beginning that I didn't quite see. But, yeah, not too shabby at all. Well, that is the end. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Obviously, the racing was fantastic. I'm not 100% sure where we're off to next week. But hopefully it should be live again, and I hope you all come back and join us. Have a good night, and see you all then.